Namaste. My name is JVN Rishi Gautam from Department of Journalism. Today's topic is theories of communication. The study of communication and mass media has led to the formulation of many theories, structural and functional theories believed that social structures are real and function in ways that can be observed objectively. Cognitive and behavioral theories tend to focus on psychology of individuals. Interactionist theories view social life as a process of interaction. Interpretative theories uncover the ways people actually understand their own experience, and critical theories are concerned with the conflict of interests in society and the way communication perpetuates domination of one group over another. The earliest theories were those propounded by Western theorists Siebert, Peterson, and Schramm in their book Four Theories of the Press. These were termed normative theories by McQuill in the sense that they mainly express idea of how the media ought to or can be expected to operate under a prevailing set of conditions and values. Each of the four original or classification theories is based on a particular political theory or economic scenario. First is classical theory. According to this authoritarian theory, classical theory में पहला क्या आएगा? Authoritarian theory. According to this theory, mass media, though not under the direct control of the state, had to follow its bidding. Under an authoritarian approach in Western Europe, freedom of thought was jealously guarded by the few people, ruling classes, who were concerned with the emergence of a new middle class and were worried about the effects of printed matter on social thought process. Steps were taken to control the freedom of expression. The result was advocacy of complete dictatorship. The theory promoted zealous obedience to a hierarchical superior and reliance on threat and punishment to those who did not follow the censorship rules or did not respect authority. Censorship of the press was justified on the ground that the state always took precedence over the individual's right to freedom of expression. The theory stemmed from the authoritarian philosophy of Plato, who thought that the state was safe only in the hands of a few wise men. Thomas Hobbes, a British academician, argued that the power to maintain order was sovereign and individual objections were to be ignored. Engel, a German thinker, further reinforced the theory by stating that freedom came into its supreme right only under authoritarianism. The world has been witness to authoritarian means of control over media by both dictatorial and democratic governments. Next is libertarianism or free press theory. This movement is based on the right of an individual and advocates absence of restraint. The basis of this theory dates back to 17th century England, when the printed press made it possible to print several copies of a book or pamphlet at cheap rates. The state was thought of as a major source of interference on the rights of an individual and his property. Libertarians regarded taxation as institutional theft. Popular will was granted precedence over the power of states. Next is social responsibility theory. Virulent critics of the free press theory were Wilbur Schramm, Siebert, and Theodore Peterson. In their book Four Theories of Press, they stated pure libertarianism is antiquated, outdated, and obsolete. They advocated the need for its replacement by the social responsibility theory. This theory can be said to have been initiated in the United States by the Commission of the Freedom of Press, 1949. The communication found that the free market approach to press freedom had only increased the power of a single class and has not served the interests of the less well-off classes. The emergence of radio, TV, and film suggested the need for some means of accountability. Next is Soviet media theory. This theory is derived from the ideologies of Marx and Engels that the ideas of the ruling classes are the ruling ideas. It was through that the entire mass media was saturated with bourgeois ideology. Lenin thought of private ownership as being incompatible with freedom of press, and that modern technological means of information must be controlled for enjoying effective freedom of press. Next is development communication theory. The underlying fact behind the genesis of this theory was that there can be no development without communication. Under the four classical theories, capitalism was legitimated, but under the development communication theory or development support communication, as it is otherwise called, the media undertook the role of carrying out positive developmental programs, accepting restrictions and instructions from the state. Thank you.